to create the output projector. Okay. So I've just activated the RTX resource packs. So if you're wondering what um, they are vanilla RTX. You can probably just Google it. Vanilla RTX by Nisinator. And it's using in particular the 3D Stone add-on, Smooth Course add-on, and the Clear Glass add-on. And they're not required for you to join. So I learned something. That's weird. I'm not hearing anything. Actually, maybe my probably some volume control. There we go. So something kind of funny about our realm here is that the city is literally in the corner of a full map. So in order to have the entire city mapped out on the full map, we had to make 4 full maps. Fortunately, that's a lot easier to do, at least in general nowadays, but it kind of sucks, at least compared to like our original realm where um, the spawn was pretty much in the middle of the map. I think like that would. I kind of appreciate if they implemented like. I have no idea how complicated this would be, but somehow like integrate um, just at least for like future seeds and like terrain, the way seeds are generated, um, it would be at least somewhat useful to revise, I guess, the way that spawn points are. I mean, this is probably almost impossible to do, um, given the complexity of the overall seed system. Um, I mean, I have like literally no idea how. There's a lot of stuff involved. I'm sure. So, but it would be kind of nice if. How do I put this into words? Like basically, it the way the random spawn point is decided would be based upon the map grid, and it would guarantee that you will center in this. The spawn will be in the center of the map grid. So if you build up something like really cool, like a little city thing around the spawn location, um, it will be in the middle of the map for that section of the seed. So it's the same as I have to, in order to get the entire city visible on maps, I have to make 4 large maps, which at least with the cartographer's table, is incredibly easy. Like it's almost it feels a bit like over, like the cartographer table feels kind of OP. Not that I'm complaining. Like, I don't think they need to nerf the cartographer table as much as they kind of need to potentially just eliminate the normal way of crafting maps or expanding maps. Rather, because if you want to expand the map without the, in case you don't know, and both people probably already know this, but I just want to like illustrate, and maybe they've already done this with a patch. I don't know, but um, you make a map. It requires like 9 pieces of paper, I believe, to craft a completely new map. Um, and let's walk and talk, or try to walk and talk. Um, so that's how you craft the initial map, and I believe that's true even if you have a cartographer table. Like, I don't believe you can craft. Great, it's turning into day, and I don't have a way. I don't think I have any bed I can get to fast enough to stop the rain. Also, like, there's something about like, at least for a period of time, like, it seemed like you could. I'm probably just gonna. Um, I'm gonna try, but it looks like it's already daytime. I I don't necessarily even hate rain. I just instinctually want rain to stop because, like, back in the day, I think particularly on Java, rain would cause go to hell. Go to hell. Rain would cause a lot of slowdown. And it's no longer the case, probably more so on Bedrock. But I still find rain irritating. I also imagine that it might affect growth rates for stuff. Anyway, so the way you used to, before the cartographer table was added, make a map is, or expand a map anyway, is to put your regular map in the middle, and then put a bunch of paper around it. That requires 9 sheets of paper, and it's very tedious and requires a lot of paper. But in a cartographer's table, all you need is uh, the map and a sheet of paper, 1 sheet of paper. It's like you're cutting the paper consumption by like it was 8 sheets of paper because the middle one is the map. It's like you're basically saving yourself 7 sheets of paper. And again, my philosophy is rather than nerfing the cartography table, just make it the only way to expand the map. Heck, it's kind of funny because like normally I would be against like eliminating player options, but like when a player option is literally that much less optimal, I'll think because I basically got more paper by just standing here and going off and doing some other stuff and letting it grow. And I believe like all of the way the beetroots, all of this has grown to full growth status. Yet the melons and pumpkins, like the only reason why I don't think it's glitched or um like yeah from being added in an amulet is the fact that like some of these are literally look different. Like some of these are more um, green and more of like a brownish green. And I think even there's a little bit of netherwort that hasn't fully grown. Like randomly. Like this one is still like all the way at the bottom state. I'm not even sure like if there's a particular way to like make netherwort grow faster. I guess I doubt that it requires darkness to grow. Just because I mean, look at this. Like the slice next to the glowstone has like the most fully grown, and then like just the one furthest away is also looks to be mostly fully grown. I think this one looks like it's maybe a step away from being fully grown. Anyway, um, I'm not sure if I could like make a map of single sheet paper. Like, that'd be another thing. Probably something I want to test. Because if you can also craft a map from a single sheet of paper on the cartographer table, then like just make the cartographer table the only way to. Yeah, you can make a map with a single sheet of paper, which is realistic. You can also, yeah, the ability to, you can make an empty map or an empty locator map. You can still do that for the regular crafting interface at a crafting table. Or you can use 2 sheets of paper and 4 wood, which are super easy to find, to make a cartography table, and then we need 1 sheet of paper. Like, why would I want to do this? Why would I want to make a map like this? It's incredibly inefficient. Like, it requires, like, an empty map requires 9 times the crafting material. If I'm crafting on a bench than if I just go to a cartography table, and then only 1. So again, like my recommendation wouldn't be to nerf, and make it so okay. In order to make 1 map, you need like 3 or something, or like heck, you need 9. You can put like a stack of 9 of 9 pages to like craft one from scratch, and then a stack of like 8 to upgrade it. Like no, I think that like if you want to fully nerf it and level the table or whatever, like that would be one direction to go. But like I would want that. I think that would actively piss people off. But I mean, like, in how many situations would you just not, like, would you want to craft a map and like I cannot think of any situation where you would want to use this. Like you, like maybe you're carrying around a workbench or whatever, and happen to be carrying around some paper too, or at least some sugarcane. You don't have access to any wood, so you can't. And like, what situation would you be in? Like maybe you're underground. Like you're in a cave system, you just carry a crafting table with you, and for some reason you're also carrying around paper or sugarcane to make paper, and like you're lost underground or something, and you need to make a map, and you happen to have a ton of paper, or maybe you're like in a well heck even if you're in a freaking uh, stronghold, like you might find a bunch of paper in a stronghold if you find the library, but there's also a bunch of wood, so you could use the wood in addition to paper you found to to freaking make yourself a cartography table and reduce the amount of paper you need to consume to make a map. So yeah, like just a number of situations where you would have an emergency where you cannot, you know, craft a cartography table. I think I actually did when I started this. I'm pretty sure I wasted a ton of paper, not realizing that I could just use a cartography table to make maps. Like I knew I could use it to upgrade maps, but I didn't know I could use it to straight up make maps, or I forgot. So like, yeah, just get rid of the crafting recipe. Scrap it. You know, anyone who happens to be in chat can make a counter argument if they want, or anyone who's watching this after the fact can tell me in the comments, like if they have, like if they agree or if they have some kind of counter, yeah, just some kind of counter argument, because I can't really think of a counter argument. He doesn't have anything I can trade to him. It's just, what use are you then? No solicitors. This barn has a strict no solicitors policy. Hey, I was just talking about how dumb it is that you can still make maps. And the link is I even made a Bitly link that Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just sort of. I guess they multiplied on their own a little bit there because I think there's only 3 before. So I think I'm just gonna kind of. I'm probably just gonna go and explore this little corner. Eventually, I'm probably gonna craft a couple other maps just to get the 4 corners of the city rendered on maps. But I wonder if I should give myself some more tools though. This is a peaceful survival. A lot of the structures and such were done in like a combination of creative and survival. It's really tricky to explain because some of these things I've built in survival in other Minecraft worlds, and then like other times I've done it in creative, and I'm using Amulet here to like flatten the terrain, and it should just be your browser, and I'm uncertain how it works with regard to like consoles. Like if you have Windows 10 Edition, then it should like go. I think you just like sign in with Xbox, and then like it will, or whatever, with Xbox Live or like the Microsoft account or whatever it is, and then like it will like add access to the ROM to your Xbox account, and then through there you can like hop on any platform that supports it, which is pretty much I think at this point is everything except for Java. Where am I going? I was going to the other castle. I'm not going to New Sheaf Palace. I'm. Oh, the New Sheaf Palace is one of the more impressive builds. And I did do this in survival in our old realm. The only major difference is that the dungeon underneath it is a little bigger, um, and these are not steel or iron. They're I mean, they are now, but in the original they were, I believe, light gray concrete. I believe it just that steel looks cooler, especially with the RTX on. I mean, without RTX, it actually kind of looks actually worse. Like that, yeah, I say it looks worse. I mean, like everything looks worse without RTX, technically. But I'm not comparing RTX versus no RTX. I'm comparing gray concrete without RTX versus iron blocks without RTX. I'm just kind of imagining it a bit because, yeah, it would have like this the steel block texture like isn't bad, but like it doesn't give the impression of metallic crystals. I'm probably gonna leave. Well, like I said, you type. I believe you put the link in your browser, and then you log into your Microsoft account, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like you just again uh, type it into your browser. If you're on, well, you're obviously on Twitch, but that's the whole reason why I had to go to use a Bitly link because I'm restreaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, obviously. Trying to get everything that will be like useful in exploring. Might craft some more torches. Not sure if there's going to be particularly useful, but also just a general rule probably could be following, at least tentatively, is that at least in the overworld, outside of what I'm going to be putting together in the Nether. We're not going to. I prefer if we don't explore that far away from the spawn point, just because of all the caves updates that are going to be happening. I mean, worst case scenario is that I'm just going to have to uh, like create a new realm. And it wouldn't be from scratch, which is kind of the whole point of like it's somewhat it's not that complicated really. Like I had a friend who set up our original realm, and unfortunately they don't allow us to there's no easy way to transfer ownership or to share ownership, because like the ideal thing would be that we could effectively share ownership, at least in theory. That is to say that like basically he could you know effectively grant me administrator rights, which would mean that I would have access to like download the realm, download a backup of the realm, uh, and stuff like that. And then I could in turn edit that realm in something like Amulet, which is what I use for this particular realm. But like that's not a thing that can happen, and it was becoming a problem, particularly for wanting to enable RTX graphics, because I can't add resource packs to his realm. And because RTX is not just like switch on ray tracing, like you can't just do that. You had to have like resource packs with like bump mapping and reflection data or whatever else have you. So it's kind of dumb. Ooh, we got a town here. We got a little village. So basically, I had to, and since he doesn't have Windows 10 Edition, and as far as I can figure, that would be the only way we could actually like, literally download and transfer the realm to, the actual realm world to me. Because he could download it to his PS4 or his PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, but there's DRM involved, so yeah. So basically, like, start over from scratch, more or less. And I had like other Minecraft realms where I had some of the stuff I built in our old realm. I also built in like creative mode in like Java and such, so I was able to like copy and paste that stuff. Yeah. And steal some bookshelves. Although I do actually have a fair number of bookshelves. And existing builds, but whatever. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those for enchanting or not. Like, I could hypothetically, but it's just such a weird thing. Because technically, I built a full enchantment table legitimately in her old realm. So I'm kind of thinking like, so part of my mentality is I kind of have already earned a full enchanting table setup. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to like. There is a certain appeal to, doing a fresh Minecraft world. And doing like the work yourself all over again. Like, which houses have arrived? My short-term memory is really, I think I should just like leave the doors of the ones I've already been in open. I've probably already been in these. It would be kind of nice if, ooh, I got. Be kind of cool if one of these, there's a, looks like a spruce forest over there. I can maybe get some, berries for the farm. This is one of the few things that, I haven't collected for the farm or modded it into the world. No beach that I can see so far. Just watch, this won't be one of the types of spruce forest where I can get those, like, wild berries, I think they're called. Okay, now they're here. Sweet berries, okay. But anyway, I think our current limit on exploration, at least in the other world, and aside from using Nether to basically warp us to more distant locations, will probably be like the four corners. So like, when I get to a point where like, I've crafted full scale maps for each of the corners of this I've actually collected. In case I haven't collected pumpkins before. What the pig? Oh, hey, Ellie. I smell that little now on me. I'm pretty sure I have enough to fill out farm as I think we've... What the... Okay, my controller's bugging out here. Oh, Ellie's playing with the mouse. Okay. Why is my controller... Ellie? I need the wall. I'm gonna keep myself hydrated. Thanks for reminding me. Is he getting into her catch rate? Okay, all the way back to the farm. Okay, Ellie. Is it, like she has? I don't think Ellie has asthma, but she tends to get coughing fits when she's in her crow's nest. So I'm pretty sure it's an environmental rather than a chronic health condition. Because this can just be the hazardous plants section. This washers won't be enough to fill out the hole. I don't know if it's enough to fill out the whole row. Oh well. Let me see here. We need to. This is gonna be a little. Um, Probably do I think having to shift a little bit. But anyway, I'm probably gonna test some things. At some point, I want to make a desert portal to a Badlands section, but it looks like the closest one is still thousands of blocks away. I will. The portal to the jungle biome is maybe about halfway to where the I thought I would have left the obsidian in here, but I'm not that smart. I mean, I could just gather a bunch of obsidian. Ellie. Okay. I wonder if they've changed like the level that the lava goes up to, or if it's just something I haven't noticed until now. That's better, guys. Okay, so this pit of lava goes a little deeper. Good to know. I think I should talk about a couple reasons why I prefer using a controller for Minecraft. One is toggle crouch. Particularly when I'm building stuff high up, being able to toggle crouch brings a whole lot more peace of mind rather than having to keep my finger on the shift key the entire time. I'm not sure if Minecraft has ever on PC has ever actually um, introduced the at least the option to toggle crouch. Besides using a controller. This seems like just a particularly odd design choice. I also kind of wonder um, what involvement 4J Studios has with Minecraft anymore. Aside from maybe updating the PS4 and Xbox 360 versions, not PS4, PlayStation 360 versions of the game. It may be the Wii U version. I don't know how many versions. That's probably the only other place that you can't join from probably would be 360, Wii U, 3DS. I'm gonna deal with a second later anyway. Okay, so I'm not particularly competitive as a gamer, so here we go about 494. Okay, let's make this more OSHA compliant, shall we? The parts I'm probably going to destroy. And start building toward the other spot where I want to potentially. Well, I'll put up another portal. I just don't know if it'll. Okay. Uh, I destroy a bunch of. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Did they literally just drop from the ceiling? Okay. I'm just not particularly interested in competitive gaming in general. But thanks for the invite. Let's see here. I'm probably have to look at the screen. Well, the only thing I can think of myself being potentially interested in would be like building, maybe, but even then, like I'm not necessarily a good speed builder. And even in regard to creativity, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking for a 494. Okay, I'm not even close to 494. So I'll just keep on making things OSHA compliant. Oh, that's like a ruined nether portal. That's kind of neat. Okay, 494. I believe it's a positive number. Yeah. I don't know if I have enough back to, we need to actually start heading back. Wait, this isn't even the right direction. So I'm just wasting Ezra. There's like no way I can destroy this and recover it. I mean, there's no easy way for me to destroy this and recover it. So, or, I mean, yeah, recover it in general. I mean, I think I'll be able to get to roughly the spot I want to. But I won't have a full bridge. Also, I'm not sure if this is actually going to... If this is far enough away from a jungle that it will spawn another overworld portal, or if it'll just take me to the... Which is why I brought a fair amount of obsidian, because I could probably just like walk to the corresponding spot and then manually construct a it'll just take longer and reveal more of the overworld. So oh good, I actually have some. I'm gonna be building this over some solid ground. Hopefully. This is a very short well, that's creepy. I'm not sure if I haven't really paid attention to well, that's nice. Why didn't I put away the books? Also, why don't I have some flint and steel? I don't have any flint and steel. Unless I can build the other half of this. So at least I'll have a nice solid bridge for the return trip. And I guess going back and forth, but I'll and work on the OSHA compliance later. I'll do a little bit of the OSHA compliance. At least up until the intersection and or when I run out of another rack. There we go. And the atmosphere of Nether is pretty intense, even without the music. Let's see, like, all my flint and steel is, like, I have flint and I have steel. So I'm just gonna make another flint and steel. Because I'm too lazy to. There'll probably be just one more nether portal that I'll want to construct. Possibly two more. I am pretty sure the one that will link to the Badlands will spawn up overworld portal. Just because it is, like, pretty far out. Actually, it may even be a little convenient in some ways if this portal doesn't quite link to, or if it links to the jungle, because I don't know the exact location of the Woodland Mansion. I just know the general location. So I have to manually construct the one for the overworld, then I can construct it like right in front of the Woodland Mansion. Otherwise, I'll have a portal like in the general vicinity, and then I'll have to like clear a path or something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and do both sides or just one side for now. Probably just the one side. Do the other one on my way back. So this is the jungle. Huh. Yeah, I think this is, let's see, where is the Woodland Mansion? This actually might be by the Woodland Mansion. Generally speaking. I should have actually brought an axe. This is a vicinity of the Woodland Mansion. Although, I could pack up another portal. And like bring it closer. That'd probably be a better idea. I do believe I have materials for crafting an axe, so I could do that too. Heck, I could just finish that portal and it probably would have taken me pretty close. Now I'm actually thinking about it. Alexa, turn on the streaming lamp. Hey Ellie, like who are you talking to? How did they turn on those lights? If I understand how nether portals work, if I move it, it should still link to the same portal in the nether. So I believe these like either way they like search for a corresponding portal within a certain distance, and if it can find one, then it will link to there. Otherwise, it will create a corresponding portal in the other realm. So now I don't know exactly. I should have created some bamboo or scaffolding so I could like go high up and actually look around and try and find the. Also, I don't even know for sure if it's actually here. It could just be an error in the map viewer. I believe it should be north. Locator maps are actually like even if I'm not actually on the map in question. Huh. Maybe not. It's just like a spruce forest. Might need to launch Firefox or something and Oh great, I got kicked out of the realm. Okay, so let's leave as far as we can. So let's see here. 3, 9. It's literally like it's actually right on top of where it is, like smack dab in the middle. It is like the exact square. Is 7952 752. Although the chunk, I guess, is okay. So the middle of a chunk that it's located in is like 3960. And 760. The server being unavailable. I need to restart the entire thing. Damn it. No, it would be this way. Looking at the screen because like the notepad's on over my Hey, it should be like the middle of a chunk where the and it's pretty much where the nether portal dropped us. But this should be the middle of a chunk where the unless the fact that the nether portal dropped us in the middle of where it is caused the nether portal to spawn in lieu of the woodland mansion. I don't know. Should we just rebuild the friggin' portal and go back, make some scaffolding and I wasn't even thinking of like how hard it would be to actually locate the it's entirely possible that my whole plan for the other portal is going to be messed up by my lack of understanding of the precise mechanics of it. And of course, it starts raining instantly. So if I'm remembering properly, today just there's cocoa beans. Um, why do I have a crafting table out here? Is something else to scaffolding, or am I just not seeing it? There we go. That was definitely going to help me navigate things a little bit easier. Give me a much better sense of direction. Excuse me, pardon me. that's actually even higher than I thought it would. Okay. Well, this is like nowhere near. It looks like the dark forest extends this way a bit. I'm pretty sure it kind of ends here a little bit. I don't freaking know. I had to like load this up in my alternate version of this world. Claim the view distance is crap because realms. Pretty sure it's not this way though. I think I already looked north. You can try south. Or at least we have a portal to a dark forest. That's not like completely useless. That what another portal would have. Ah, this is probably what another portal would have led us to. Hey, guys, we can get a. Actually, kind of neat that they do like spawn these broken nether portals. Like fairly close to a corresponding one in the in another. I would hope the mansion would be at least somewhat visible from above, because I'm pretty sure they're fairly tall. I'm pretty sure that the bare minimum, the map was wrong about the exact chunk that the mansion appears in. But I probably should have been able to see it. Well, it's like seriously possible for it to be hidden under the canopy. Which I doubt. Explore some of those like ship ruins and see. I don't think the ship ruins have maps to Woodland. I think you had to like get them from like cartographer shacks. If we haven't found any of those yet. I don't know if like the treasure maps are actually like locator maps to begin with, or if I have to convert them into locator maps. Well, I'm definitely heading north, although not sure if I went all the way north. Yeah, I don't think it's that way because we're going into a. There's a village over there. Couldn't be over that way because that leads into another, like just a regular forest. It looks like. It could also again, not be here at all. The chunk-based map viewer is not entirely infallible. That's that way. Oh, lovely. Pits of lava. What? Oh my god, he's suiciding by fire. That's the worst way to suicide. Come on. There we go. There's some beetroots. Now we can say we've acquired some legitimately. Yeah, I've legitimately acquired some of everything. In terms of like farming stuff. Yes, oak sign. There we go. Were there any cartographers? Hey, punk, hi. Yoink. This looks like a cartographer's pet, maybe. What the heck? Okay. Just living in the mud and muck. Nope. Looks like it could have been a cartographer's thing, but that's a random chest. Huh. Is this a unfinished building, I guess? I believe I've already been in there. I may have completely explored this village and not found a single map of any destruction. Or destruction? Any construction? Or description? Or, I don't know. Wait, it might be a portal back. not sure I'm gonna do for the Badlands portal. I mean, it may take me. I may need help for something. I'll probably need help for something. So, Haley, me do that later. Hey, girl. He probably smells around Una on me and wants to get her scent. Let's soak her scent back onto me. On. Probably be calling it a day anyway. Hmm. Let me see here. Okay, so cheats are active in this version of the realm, or the realm. It's like the world. Um, I'm thinking it's probably it's in chat. Okay. Um, okay, can I just do TP? Is that okay? That teleports me. Okay, so that confirms by it's just a simple act of teleporting myself did not destroy any woodland, or using another portal, or did not destroy the woodland mansion. Otherwise, it would have still been here. Okay, that's just a missing chunk. And give ourselves a helicopter shot. Or I guess a drone shot nowadays. Well, there's another village. And you can see the jungle down that way. Oh, this is another ruined village. I wonder if these are a new addition. Like, I seriously wonder. Because this is the second ruined village I've come across. I don't believe I've ever come across these in our old realm, so there's a temple. I can get a alchemy thing here. I'm not sure if I'm even going to know the coordinates. I don't think I'm having any luck here. Yeah, I think that I think we could call it now. Like, it's not there. Maybe it's like chunk base or whatever. I'm in here. Yep, okay. This is like roughly where we teleport into a Badlands biome. It's pretty sizable. The only other biome I might be kind of interested in getting another portal to would be like ice spikes, maybe. Or, well, there's also like those Podzol forests too. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Bunch of things you can do, depending on which platform you're watching on. But in any case, thanks for watching. Until next time.